online. Am I audible, students? Am I audible? Online students, can you respond once? Well, so now it's a time to see, to move forward. I hope we are going to complete today the features of Python. So almost we came to the ending of the discussion of the features of Python. And last 3-4 days onwards, we are discussing the features of Python. Now today I will complete it. And the next day we will start with 0 level coding part we will discuss. Okay, students. So features of Python. So daily I used to discuss 1 or 2 features. And I gave a practical explanation for that. And might be you are already well aware of that. So how many features are there, ma? 11 features are there. Can you repeat? Simple, platform independent, dynamically typed, interpreted, freeware and open source, high level, robust, extensible, embedded, third party support API, both functional and object oriented programming language. These are the features of Python. Very regularly asking questions in interview. What are the various features of Python? My dear students, we already completed simple, platform independent, dynamically typed, interpreted, freeware, high level. These are the most important features of Python language. Which class is? You don't know which class you are sitting and where? Go. So, Java students in Python class. So, who is teaching what? People are not aware of it. So, simple, platform independent. These are the things we already discussed in the previous class in the detailed format. Well, and next, today, we are entering into the other features I will complete. And this is a time to enter into the immediately tomorrow class from 0 level coding. Even a student coming in tomorrow class as a newly, that student will perfectly follow. Pakka they will follow, 100% they will follow. Okay, students. Now I'm going to start with today about what? Robust. Today I'm start with robust. Here I'm going to say robust. So what is the English meaning of robust? Strong. So let us start discussing about why Python is one of the strong programming language. Why Python is one of the strong programming language we are going to discuss now. Come in. So, come in, I said. So, before entering into that, I would like to suggest some girl students, which I was when I'm coming to the class. That side girls, maybe other girls also doing the same thing, watching YouTube shorts, YouTube models. Because of that, nothing will come. Once the course is over, we have to do the business of what? That YouTube shorts only. Because of that YouTube shorts watching, మీకు ఏమి రాదు అసలు. Already you don't know anything. And watching YouTube, what you will become, I don't know. Right? So, first, students are going out of order because of YouTube shorts, YouTube, Insta Reels. Because of that, nothing will come, students. It's my advice. Still, if you want to do that, we can't do anything else. Okay? So, please follow my advices. Next time, if anybody see that you are watching YouTube Reels, Insta Reels, Shorts and all those things, we will give final shot out of the order only. We will say get out of the class. That's all. Here no more discussions. Once you are in my class, you have to read. That's all. If you are interested. Otherwise, don't waste your money. It's my advice. Okay? That's all. In my class, when you are inside of the class at 9 o'clock, you have to deal with subject. That's all. Outside, whatever you do, we never bother about it. But as far as my class is concerned, if you want to read, come to the class. Otherwise, sit outside. YouTube Reels now. Totally you keep one system, watch everything, no problem. Who bother about you? Okay, students? my dear students, boys and girls, it is my final advice. Once if I am coming to the class, if I found that they are watching some mobile, garbage collector will collect away, hand over to the operating system. That's all. Finally, one day before I will tell, we'll intimate and we'll take the action on it. Without telling, we don't take the action. Okay, students? Right. So, suppose, for example, you are watching YouTube shorts. Will I lose a single NP from my packet? Tell me. Will I lose? No faculty will tell. Everybody will keep that chair there, ma. Keep that chair there. Local area, girls area, girls area. Going and taking the chairs of boys, not good. Already they are suffering with reservation only. 33% reservation you are given and they are suffering with what? Rest of the 67, how much? 66. So boys population is more nowadays. And if you take their chairs, where they have to sit? Think about it. What boys? That's why I read well. Okay now? Let us start. Once again, ma, I am humbly requesting everybody, being a student of mine, we have some credibility in the market. Get the job by reading the notes. Okay, students? And once again, I am saying, tomorrow onwards, once again, one big note. Tomorrow onwards, sharp at 9:10. Whether you observed or not, my class is starting sharp at 9:20. 9:20 I am on the dais, whether you observed or not. My class will start sharp 9:10. I am very much particular about my timing. I never come single minute late to the class. Never. Of course, don't think that suppose while we are coming, some governor or chief minister is coming, stopping the road for half an hour because they don't have any work and they are disturbing our class. I feel like that. What they are taking shirt and pant wearing in the room and they are stopping the vehicles. Right? So that time I never come late, 99.99%, 1%, 1 or 2 minutes late I will come. Okay, na? So that's why, my dear students, from my side, I'm giving 101% full guaranteed. I'll make you wonder and diamond in my Python class. If you violate my rule, directly throwing it away. Already, whatever you feel it. Because I want to make you good, that's all. Okay, na? Right. Anybody new in this class today? CSC background? CSC students, anybody new? Nobody. Already feed it to your friends. Huh? Okay. Any MCA students today? Nobody. Okay, very good. Nice. So tomorrow, what is my timing starts with? Right. I want to take up to 10:45. I want to take 10:45. I want to take that 15 minutes. I'll talk to the rest of the 15 minutes. I'm giving my action plan. Rest of 15 minutes, which is becoming 11. I'll talk online students' doubts. Daily, I will talk to online students by giving the mic facility. Sir, what about the offline students? And I will come at 9 o'clock and I will sit over there. I'll sit over there and I will wait for 10 minutes. If any doubts you have, you can ask me. Okay, na? So doubts before the class for online students, doubts after the class, online students. Okay, but you never come to me. Why? That's all. You never ask me a doubt. Why? Your sir will explain crystal clear micro level doubts also in the class. Remember all of you what I said. Whatever I said, that will happen when you follow my guidelines. Both online students also. Now, so my note is clear. Online students especially, this is my class. This is my class timing, ma. Because sorry, starting daily the class at what? 9:20. But tomorrow onwards, my class will start at 9:10 sharp. That is my advice, ma. Let us start discussing about robust. Look at, now I'm going to start with Python is one of the robust programming language. Python is one of the robust programming language. Sir, how it is robust? Now, coming to that, strong programming language. One of the robust programming language. Because Python programming provides a programming facility called a programming model called exception handling. Beautiful topic. Exception handling. It is there even in Java also. Even it is there in C#.NET also. Even it is there in Oracle also. Even it is there in many programming languages. And in this class, majority of the people knows Oracle, I hope. You know Oracle? No. So in database also, only few people said no. That means others know. So nobody will explain exception handling. Nobody will explain except me. Sir, where are you explaining this exception handling in detail? Where are you handling this in detail? Look at my exceptions is my topic name. See that case 1, case 2, ATM case study. It's a project like DIV case study and the notes corresponding to that. These are all case studies I am going to talk about it. And the examples I am going to talk about it. Notes you see, number of points about it. Programmatically, I am discussing in detail. At present, what I want to discuss, how Python is robust, how Python is strong. Come in. How Python is strong, I just want to discuss. What is the facility behind that? Exception handling. Python is one of the strong programming language because of the programming. Why are you sitting in the dark, ma? Come and sit here. Going and sitting, everybody sitting in the corner is not good. Let them sit. So now coming to the point of it, here you need to understand what is exception. You must understand what is exception. Next, you must understand what do you mean by exception handling. What do you mean by exception handling? You need to understand these two things. It is the most important facility. Anyhow, I am discussing in detail of that. Today, I am convincing you how exception handling, what is exception handling, how it is useful to us in real time. Without exception handling, there was no real-time projects. Every real-time project will compulsory contain exception handling. But you don't know now. Let me make you how easily I will make you to understand. And I will run the one case study also. You will write that case study in my class with your own hands. Developing case study in every topic, one case study will be there. That improves your coding standards like anything. Let me start with, here, there are two types of errors are there. Generally, in your computer science, we are going to come across types of errors. I'm taking some rough work to explain types of errors in programming languages. You take C language also, C++ also, Java also, .NET also, anything you take it. How many of them know C language here? Nobody, huh? You know C language? You know? Right. Who knows C language? I know some of you know. Okay, don't. Who knows C language here? This many, almost 350 students are there in offline. Most of them knows, but energy is not there to bring your hand out. In front of me, one student is there, not raising the hand. Why? He will attack directly with subject. See, student is fearing a lot. Did you fear in your college? No. Why? You did not fear. You know the reason. Because opposite person is what? Weak, you will not fear. Opposite person is very strong. When he speak also, you will fear. Why? You will directly explain coding only with the practical knowledge. That is what student need. Okay, students, don't worry. There are types of errors. Just tell me the number. Good. Two types. You said? You said two types. Number one, I'll tell you in your mind. Number one, compile time errors. Good. Compile time errors. Come in, ma. Come in. Compile time errors. Next. Very good. See, girls also started adding support. Good. Runtime errors. Good, good, good. Now, nice students. But yourself and myself will go to an interview. I will say one more type of error I will add. Logical errors. Logical errors. Errors are of three types. I will come to you once again. Because I want to show your flashback once, like a cinema I want to show you. Three types of errors. From now onwards, remember, three types of errors. In industry, software industry, how many types of errors? Three types of errors. Number one, compile time errors, logical errors, runtime errors. Online students, please respond, ma. Three types of errors. Spell out. Compile time errors, logical errors. Beautiful. Now, I would like to give you, any of this I will explain in detail in my programming. Why compile time errors are coming? Why compile time errors are coming? Compile time errors will occur because of, you only said, no, you only said. Compile time errors come because of what? So that is an answer. That is an answer. Some word saying break. Because practically you did not observe. I will show you. Because of what? Syntaxes are not followed. Go to the Python language. What is the current version of Python? Latest version of Python? 3.12. 3.12. Again, tomorrow class, once I will show you, ma. Once I will show you what will be the downloading process. Maybe some new students are there in today's class. Tomorrow also I will show you. Then I'll start my 0th level coding. Even tomorrow a new student is coming, they will follow. 100% they will follow. One backup class also I will take for the things which is already taken up. One or two important things I will take it. Look at A is equal to 10. In Python already you know these instructions. B is equal to 20. C is equal to A plus only, I said. A plus B I am not writing plus. When I write the symbol plus left side one value is required, right side one value is required. But I am passing how many values? Only one value. Definitely it is what? Error, if you say, that is a useless answer. What is the name of the error you need to tell? It is called a syntax error. If you don't follow, see students, any student who is coming to the academics, they say error. That is called error. If they don't know the subject, they will say just error. If you know the subject well, you will tell the name of the error. You ask me whether Java or Python, what is the name of the error also I will tell. You take a medical doctor, you take it. If it is a super doctor, you will tell the name of the disease. A doctor who don't know anything will say disease. What is the disease? You are also equal to doctor because you are a software engineer. You will convert imaginaries into what? Reality. That is called software development. See the error. Read out, all of you. Syntax errors. All the syntax errors are called which errors? Compile time errors. Hence, come to the point. Compile time errors will occur during the compilation process when the programmer does not follow the syntaxes of the language. That is called what error? Compile time errors. What errors, ma? Compile time errors. So compile time errors are occurring. Syntax, when we are not following, syntaxes are not following. Syntaxes are not following. That time you will get what? Compile time errors. Syntaxes are not following. You will get which errors? Yes. Who need to follow the syntaxes then? Programmer, if they know good subject, they will follow the syntaxes. Okay, na? So, confident? So here I said plus operator. See in front of you. What is this error called? Very nice. Go to the next. You said runtime errors. You said. You did not say logical error. You said runtime errors. Nobody knows what is the runtime error, including you people. You said. When boys said two types of errors, one student says compile time error. Girls all said runtime errors. What is runtime error? They don't know. You don't know anything about it. Tell me, what is the runtime error? When do you get it? You don't know. Even if you are talented, you tell me. Suppose if you say you have to support through coding. Tell me. He is deciding two phases. Compile time phase, one error. Runtime, one more error is coming. He decided like that. That is okay. But girl said runtime error. Somebody else also said runtime error. When do you get runtime error? Nobody knows. I'm saying beginning only. If you are talented, you tell me. Some girl is speaking. No problem. Tell me. Come on. If you say, I will go for practice. Practically, I will test it. Anybody else? Ma? During the which process? Programming process. Programming process means compile time process, execution process. Execution process. What is the error? Runtime error. When do you get runtime error? Don't tell it execution time. I'll tell you. Don't say unpractically. This is what when it is coming. Compile time, and what? Compile time and syntaxes are not following. Runtime errors are coming during what? Runtime or what? Execution time. And what is the reason of getting compile time errors? Syntaxes. Runtime errors are coming during runtime or what? Execution time. Why they will come? At what time they are coming? Execution time. Why they will come? Nobody knows. Including anybody. Bring anybody. They don't know. That is called real-time standards. See, they know types of errors, but they don't know the name, why that error will come. Now I will tell you. Look at that. You will apply everywhere else in the class. Now, logical errors, I will tell you. Logical errors also occurring, my dear students. When I'm saying this, you also think about it. Is Sari saying correct or not? Then, execution time or runtime, because of, why reason I'm writing? Because of programmer not following what? Logics. Not following logics. Or wrong representation of formulas. Wrong representation of logics. Due to wrong representation of logics, we are following what? Logical errors. Take an example, ma. Take an example. I am saying that they are giving, technically you see, I'm giving it through programming. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 3. Calculate A plus B by 2. A plus B by 2. This is my question. Calculate A is 10, B is 3. Calculate A plus B by 10. One of the programmer P1 is saying A plus B by 2 is B by 2. 10 plus 3 by 2. 10 plus 3 by 2. Maybe you are aware of it. According to the Badmos rule, sit properly. Sit properly, sit straight. According to this now, 3 by 2 is called what? 1.5. What is the answer is coming? 11.5. According to plus and division, what is the rule? Badmos rule. Division will take place or not? So the programmer P1 is feeling that is a correct answer. Programmer P2, another programmer, he is doing what? A plus B bracket, he is doing by 2 is doing. What is this, ma? 10 plus 3 by what? 10 plus 3 by 2. What is the answer, students? 13 by 2. What is the answer? So P2 also feeling that it is also correct. Then see, two people are getting errors. Two people are getting answers. No compile time errors. They written the code perfectly. Both of them got the answer. Whose answer is correct? P2 answer is correct. P1 answer is, why that is wrong? Because of wrong formula. Because of wrong logic. Which error it is called? Yes, that is the subject. Compile time error, runtime error. Like a quit India moment, if you read, no jobs will come. This is outdated knowledge, students. Understand, ma? So, please follow my guidelines. Online students, did you understand? Runtime errors or logical errors or execution errors, they are occurring at runtime or execution time because programmer not following logics or wrong representation of what? Logics. And gives what answers? What answers? Wrong outputs will come. Correct or not? In real time, who will find out this wrong output? Test engineers will find. Test engineers will find and they will send the source code back saying that verify your logics. Understand, my dear students? And these two errors are studied by the software engineer and they will design the project in such a way that they are releasing the project without compile time errors, without logical errors, and put a stamp called quality assurance is perfect. No errors, answers are perfect. No more errors, everything is perfect. Product is ready to release. Now I am entering into the topic called what? Runtime errors. Runtime errors are those which are occurring due to runtime or execution time. This is also runtime or execution time. This is also runtime or execution time. This is coming because of programmer not following the logics or programmer representing wrong formula or wrong logics and gives what outputs. Now, if you are talented, tell me why runtime errors are coming. Come on. Why runtime errors are coming? You don't know. Now I am saying that. Let us take one beautiful example. When you go to an ATM center, everything you think reality, use quote these examples when you go to the real-time students. This is my advice. When you go to the real time, you take this example and for your understanding purpose, I am saying this is an ATM center. This is an ATM center. Coming to this now, it is an ATM center. A user is entering inside the ATM center. User means what? Who don't know ABCDs of the software development. That is, for example, we are the ATM center people. We are the end user. We keep our card. In a hurry manner. I kept my card and will enter some details and will come out by taking the cash. That is what is our doing now. Now let us go in depth of it. Because since I'm a programmer, I will think like this. Since you are going to about to be a programmer, you also need to think like this. Come on, ma. When you enter inside of it, now I will keep my card in reverse order. In a hurry manner, I'll keep my card in reverse order. That means when the person goes to the ATM center, how many ways are there to insert the card? How many possibilities are there to insert the card? One is the proper way. One more is what? Not in proper order. When you go to software industry, always you need to think two directions, students. Apply in my class first. Later you apply in other classes. Number one, 50% success output, 50% error debugging skills. Keeping the card properly, okay, my program will respond to you and do the further action. When the card is kept in wrong direction, that is the mistake of what? End user. Programmer. Huh? It is the mistake of what? That is called what? Runtime error. That is a mistake of which error? Runtime error. When the end user commits the mistake, what is the message coming from the ATM center? Please tell me. Please remove the card and insert properly. Am I correct? That type of message was already written a code inside of my ATM software. Am I correct or not? In my ATM center, the software was written in such a way that what it was written? The moment when you keep the card in wrong direction, it will be giving immediately a message saying that, what is it? Please remove the card, insert it and insert properly. Sir, how can you write that code? The moment when you insert the card, I will see the card number is there. Already that card number was mentioned in your bank database. Your card number, that bank card number will be checked in proper way and checked in reversed way. If reversed way is matching, it will give you the message called what? Please remove the card and insert properly. What is that message is called? User-friendly error message. Spell out. User-friendly error message. Such a type of user-friendly error messages makes the end user to perform and end user to understand your mistakes or not. Then you will feel that ATM software is a best or not. Come on, ma, everybody. Yes. So if the software does not give which messages? User-friendly error messages and giving only beep sound, what did you understand? I understand that useless software, they did not develop properly. Some beep sound is coming. Am I an animal to understand that beep sound? Yes or no? So what is the message to come out when we do mistakes? What is the message to give when we are committing mistakes? ఏమై అర్థం కదా మీకు అసలు ఏం రాదా? యూజర్ ఫ్రెండ్లీ ఎర్రర్ మెసేజ్. స్పెల్ అవుట్. You don't know anything, huh? English you don't know? Spell out first. Again spell out. All are totally out of order. Again spell out. When we do any mistake of the end user, which messages will come from the softwares generally? Then that project is what? Strong, robust. If the software does not give which message? Not giving user-friendly error message, what is that software is called? Weak. Yes or no? Tell me that message. Your real-time projects always gives which message? Yes. Come on, once again. Oh. అయిపోయింది. That is over. Once again, and not that meaning. I am continuing my class. You don't know the spontaneity of the class also. I don't want to speak much. If I speak much about your flashback now, you will feel again. That's why give me 3 months of time, totally polished and releasing outside. You can reach to, you can shoot your target like anything. Keep in mind. So next, you keep the card properly and asking, enter the PIN number. Enter the PIN number. I enter the PIN number again wrong. 3949. I entered 3989. I entered. What the message will come? Invalid PIN. Try again. Which message? That means whenever you do mistake, the what messages are coming from software? Is my project is strong or not? When the user-friendly error message is coming, when the end user commits the mistake with the software, that mistakes are called which errors? Runtime errors. That errors are called what? Compile time errors are coming when the syntaxes are not followed. Syntaxes are not followed will get which error? Logics are not followed, which error? User is entering invalid input, which error? That's all. Every runtime error is called what? Exception. Every runtime error is called what? Exception. When we enter a valid input, valid result will come. When you enter invalid input, what error will come? Runtime error. Runtime errors in Java, Python, C#.NET is called what? Exception. What is an exception? Runtime error of every program is called what? Runtime exception. Once again, syntax is not followed, which error? Logics not followed, which error? End user enters wrong input, which error? That's all. Errors are classified into how many types? Number 1, logical errors, runtime error. Best example I'll tell you. When you read the notes well, it is a valid input. You will get the job or not. When you don't read the notes, it is a runtime error. Exception, you will get it. Exception means what? No job. That is more than enough in the lifetime punishment. Lifetime punishment is nothing but no job and just 25 years, 27 years, 29 years. After that, what you will do? There is a group is there. We have to join in that group. Which group? If I say, you will feel it. I don't tell now. In middle of the classes, I'll tell you. Still 29 years are coming, searching for the job. When we ask any relative, what are you doing? Searching. How many years? 5 years. Huh? Once you do the software course, within 5 months, you have to get the job. That's all. And once the teachers are good for you. For my satisfaction, everybody, how many types of errors? Number 1, compile time errors, logical errors, runtime errors. Compile time errors occurs because of what? Syntax is not followed. Logical errors will come because of what? Formulas and logics not followed. Runtime errors will come because of what? Invalid input entered by the end user. Good. Every runtime error is known as what? Exception. Not reading notes in the class, exception. Not following the teacher guideline, exception. Not following the traffic rules, exception. Following traffic rules, valid input. Following SAR guidelines, valid input. Following parents' advisors, very valid input. Not following against the rules if you run, that is called exception. Following, my dear students? In real time, okay. You entered PIN number correct. Now it is asking, choose the favorites. Withdraw, not deposit, or whatever it is. Now you are choosing what? Withdraw option. In the withdraw asking what? Enter the amount or not? You are entering the amount called 20,000. But you are having your account balance is what? 10,000. Will you get the amount? What is that is called? You have 10,000. You are entering 20,000. Which input? Which input? Huh? ఏం రాదా మీకు అసలు జనరల్ నాలెడ్జ్ లేదా ఇంగ్లీష్ కూడా రాదా మీకు ఏం స్టూడెంట్స్ మీరు యువర్ బ్యాలెన్స్ ఇస్ వాట్ 10,000 బట్ యు ఆర్ ఎంటరింగ్ హౌ మచ్ 20,000 వాట్ ఇస్ దట్ ఇన్పుట్ invalid input wrong input spell out invalid input or wrong input what it is called runtime error will give what message generally insufficient fund insufficient balance try again what these messages are called. Yes. Is it understandable? Now, online students, can you say once, is it clear? Go to Gmail. I am entering my Gmail, going to my Gmail. I am going to my username. There I am entering my password. Intentionally, I am entering my password in capital letters. Intentionally, I am entering my password in capital letters. See the message. Please read out this message. Wrong password. Try again. What is this message is called? That's all. You go to your API, UPI transactions, money transfers. If you enter wrong PIN, what is the message is coming? Invalid PIN, try again or not, wrong password. What are these messages are called? Good. Every invalid input is known as what? Exception. Also called what? Runtime errors. My dear students, listen one point. Whenever you enter invalid input, what messages must come from softwares? User-friendly error message. Now I am telling, by default, actually user-friendly error messages will come when you write the coding internally. By default, all runtime errors of any language, by default, gives technical error messages by default. By default, it gives which message? Technical error message. Who will understand technical error messages? Programmer only can understand. Who cannot understand? End user cannot understand. End user cannot understand. End user can understand which message? A plain English, simple English he will understand. Correct or not? Such a simple English to convert these technical error messages into which messages? Technical error messages to user-friendly error messages. You have to use a beautiful concept in Python is called what? Python is called what? Good. What is the purpose of exception handling mechanism? What is this concept will make you to tell? Converting technical error messages into user-friendly error messages is called what? Exception. Now I am writing, if you really follow me, every runtime error, online students, my dear students, every runtime error is called what? Exception. Then one more time I am writing when end user enters which input ma? Enters which input? Wrong or which input? Invalid input. Invalid input. Then we get, come on, runtime or exception. All runtime errors, very simple, all runtime errors or exceptions by default generates which message? మీకు ఏమి రాదు అసలు. You don't know anything. By default gives which messages? Technical error message. Because you don't know even English also now. See, at the end I will do. Not only you, I am seeing from last 7 years onwards. People are not even understanding English also. Why? Your 21 years education. From your BTech, that is the main, your degrees, main culprits for not understanding even English also. I am not blaming anybody. If a teacher is perfect, I believe only one thing, teacher is important in your life. If the teacher is riding the horse with 4 legs perfectly, student will run like anything. If the teacher is very weak, you cannot run even with a single leg also. That's why teacher must be so perfect in the class. If student is not sitting properly, let him stand up and standing on the single leg, punishment you give it. Then student will come next day with perfection. That type of teacher is required. When the teacher is having that domination in the class, when he is perfect in subject, correct or not? Only telling things is not possible. He has to explain perfect subject. Then only they can change your life. In my class, especially, of course, you don't feel it. I have a lot of affection on my students. When I'm giving any directly warning to the student, feel positively. Warning means I'm not going to come to you and I'm not going to do anything. I'll want to make all-round developer. Please cooperate, everybody. Try to speak out exactly what I'm saying. See, you said from continuously saying wrong only. English problem you have. You'll understand, no doubt in that. It takes some time. Last 7 to 8 years, I am observing the students. It's like that only. But they will set right when you read the notes daily. That's why, students, if I say anything to you, don't feel that negatively. I am your well-wisher. I'm different person in your life. That's why. All runtime errors or exceptions by default generates what? Who will understand technical messages? These technical error messages. Come on, ma. Understandable by whom? Yes. Understandable by programmers. But not by whom? Very good. But not by what? End users. But not by end users. Industry always recommends. Always recommends to convert what messages to what messages? Technical error messages into what more? Yes, user-friendly error messages. Error messages. By using which topic? Exception handling. Name itself says exception handling. You are handling exceptions. Exception handling. So, this is the topic present in the Python. So, Python learning is not enough. During Python learning, you need to make your project as robust project. How do you make it robust? Compulsory, you have to use what? Exception handling. When you are driving the bike, they will say, wear the helmet. Because of wearing helmet, what? You are becoming strong in your driving. Because they are not only seeing the smooth driving, if unfortunately something happens, it should be secured from the unavoidable things. Right or not, students? Right. Now I am saying definition of exception handling. All of you tell me what is the definition of exception handling? The process of converting, the process of converting technical error messages into user-friendly error messages is called what? Is called exception handling. Did you understand the definition of exception and exception handling? Hence, every real-time projects of every language follows which one? Every real-time project uses what? Every real-time project of all languages uses what? Exception handling. Why? For building which applications, ma? Robust applications. For building robust applications. This is the topic of what? Robust. Python is robust or weak? Robust. How can you say? Compile time errors, runtime errors, logical errors. Did you understand? Everybody. Compile time errors will come because of what? Syntaxes are not followed. Because of syntaxes are not followed. Of digesting, of saying, of knowledge, more dangerous. 50 minus 50 is equal to 0 only. Better don't come out of the home. Be in the home only. If we come out now, danger. Next, second, logical error. Logical errors will come because of what? Wrong formulas or wrong representation of logic. Runtime errors will come because of what? Invalid inputs entered by the end user. Any real-time project of any language, apply my knowledge. 3 types of errors. Compile time errors, logical errors, runtime errors. Understood? How to write the runtime errors? In detail, I will explain 5 days. Almost 10 hours I am explaining exception handling techniques. One beautiful example I will tell you. And of course, you don't feel it. Why I am concentrating on this? Because I am dealing with every topic, every things in the class is only according to real-time standards. When you go to real-time tomorrow, you will feel that it is exactly like a real-time project. Now I am saying, enter. They will ask you, enter your name. See how beautiful codes I am going to tell. Enter your name. I am writing, enter your name. I am writing Karuna Gupta, for example. Karuna Gupta. So I am writing Karuna Gupta. Like this I wrote it. Is it a valid name or invalid name? Come on, ma. This is valid. For example, one more thing I am writing it. This is valid. Enter your name. Karuna 123 Gupta. Valid or invalid? Why invalid? Because in the name of the person, numbers are there. Allowed or not allowed? How do you write a code? In your colleges, of course, they don't tell anything. Just I am thinking. Enter the name of the person. Generally, what you have done in your colleges, you only run the program, you only executed the program, you only developed, you only executed the program. Correct or not? Because of that, what you will get it? Nothing will come. You will get the marks only, but person like me coming to your college, showing HD cinema for you. Enter your name. Karuna 123 Gupta. Valid or invalid? What you have to say? Your name should not contain numerics. Please try again. How do you write the code? Tell me, imagine in C language. You have done C language. You felt that time my sir is teaching very well C language. Now you look at your sir now. You look at your sir, then they destroyed you. They did not teach this programming. One more time, you please look at ma. Enter your name, Karuna. I will write $Karuna 123. Valid or invalid? Because there is a special symbol called what? $. Can you write a code? Don't know. Enter your name. I am writing here. Karuna _ Gupta. Valid or invalid? How do you write a code? Just to think about it. Enter your name. I am entering something like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Valid or invalid? Invalid. How do you write a code? Enter your name. I am writing something like what? I am writing something like $, etc. Like this I am saying. Is it valid or invalid? How do you write a code? When you come to my company, I will give write a Python code to validate your name. They will give you name should be only alphabet separated by 1 space, not 2 spaces, not 3 spaces. Number should not be numeric. Number should not be special symbol. Number should not be alphanumeric. Number should not be space. Name should not be like this. They will give all restrictions. Will you write a code? 101% no student can write it. That is your academics. Here, I'll explain such things very perfectly. Look at last and final. See that I'm going to take it, my dear students. Online students, up to here, are you comfortable, ma'am? Are you comfortable? Please respond. Everybody try to respond. Everybody try to respond. One more small example. Because if I don't give you this type of example, you will feel that I do something else. Nothing you can do. And you don't feel negative. You only try to think whether the KVR sir is saying perfect or not. As a senior most faculty, as a real-time programmer, I want to make your eyes to open, because real facts are like a bitter gourd for you. But once you started taking, your career problems will start. Right or not? Wrong things are like a sweet, but when sweet goes inside the body, what will happen, you know already. That's why facts are like a first hard only. But once you started digesting, the reality will come out. Let me take in C program. Assume that I came to your college as an examiner, practical examiner. I gave you write a C program for calculating division of two numbers. Division of two numbers. It is an open challenging question to all of you. See, what you will do? You will feel, today I got very easy. Sir will give 50 out of 50. Today I have seen very good face in morning. Today is a lucky day for me. Simple division of two numbers program. BTech first year is over. You will do easy or not? What you will do immediately? Hash include stdio.h. stdio.h. Because beginning my career started with one college. Of course, in OUCET only, I took one type of class. Which class I took it? C language for BE first years. Very beginning. Even I was a student there. I took one class. So you will write immediately main, and you will say there int of a comma b comma c, print of what? Enter two values. Printf. This is called a printf. Why I am writing is because I want to make your eyes to open. Beginning 1 week I used to say. Of course, tomorrow onwards I'll go enter into that. Enter what? Two values. Enter two values, you said. What are you doing, ma? Scanf. What are you doing? Percentage D. What are you doing? Ampersand of A, comma, ampersand of B. Are you following? Of course, you will give semicolon also. What are you doing next? C is equal to A plus B, you will say, ma. A plus B, you will say. And you are printing what you know? Percentage. DAV is equal to percentage F is equal to. Now you are writing what? What is you are writing? Percent of what? C you are writing. Am I correct? Are you okay? Of course. Percent of CI, what you are writing? C you will write it. And you will write something like get CH also. It is the makeup you are doing after the program is over. CLR, SCR you are doing. And you are saying what? Hash include. What are you doing? Come on. You know that already. You are not saying. Because R is going to lock me. That's why you are not saying. This is a code. I went to one college from OU to some other college. It is also good college. People will feel outside. College is good by seeing buildings and colors, and if you think like that, mistaking. How well the faculties are there, that is an important. Am I correct or not? Yes. You are doing that and you are written within 10 minutes. You are 90% student. Everybody saying in BE first year, he is a first in class. To the first in class student only I gave this question. And you felt, this semester I am going to become gold medal in my college. KVR sir came to your college. And I seen you. You said, sir, completed. Within what? 20 minutes you completed. And you called me, sir, I completed. I'll say what? Run the code. Who developed it? You only run. You only running. You only developed, you only running. Pressing F5, F9, compilation, F10 RR or control F9, running. Enter two values. You are entering 10 and 5. See that. Case number one, student is doing this. What is the value of A? 10. What is the value of B? 5. Answer is what? 2. 2.0000 will come. Right or not? Yes, this is an answer. Student is feeling happy. Happy. Why? In the college, answer is coming means what? You are the king in the college. Expecting 50 out of 50. What else required? Now, case 2. Sir will come into picture. KVR sir will come into picture. Now said, okay, student, you are feeling you are good. Give me your system. Because who am I? I'm a end user. I'm a end user. I'm the client organization fellow. Now I'm testing your project. I'm giving crores of rupees in real-time project. I'm testing your project. Enter 2 values. My value is called what? 10 and 0 I entered. Who is doing that? End user is entering 10 and 0. KVR sir is entering 10 and 0. Is your program will execute? This is executing, this is executing, this is okay. But this is not plus ma, it is slash. Sorry, students. It is called what? Slash. Slash not division, na? Slash A by B. What is the answer is coming? Actually, you don't know that because you did not test. Even your SAR also did not enter 10 and 0. They will enter 10 by 5, 20 by 4, and to make you to feel easy. They don't tell the difficulties in that. That's why your brain is stagnant. Okay, 20 by 5, what is happening? 20 by 0, what is happening? 10 by 0, what is happening? So, you are not getting anything in C language. This is my heading. That's why I carefully written C. Then any point is a 100% validating point only. I will raise it. What is an output is coming? You will get one error. Do you want to close the software? Do you want, why I spend more time on this? Because you need to know what is the real-time project. Do you want to close the software? You test it after going to home. Do you want to close the software? Then what I will feel? I will look at you. When you run the program, you got output. But when I am writing the program, here 100 volts of power in your face. When I enter this, your volts of power is 80 volts came. Sorry, is entered correct input only. What is the output is coming? Do you want to close the software? I look at you. Why should I close the software? If you are talented C programmer, you should tell me, don't enter 0 for denominator. Correct or not? But are you giving that? No. So 40 by 50. 10 marks reduced. 10 marks reduced. Next, case number 3. Case number 3. See that how they will squeeze you when you go to industry. But students don't know all these things. They will think, course is completed. My sir taught well. What they taught, you see. That's why everything you apply on my class, then you apply on other class. First you apply on me. Next you apply on other classes. That's it. So next, KVR sir is entering. Enter 2 values. I am entering 10x and 2 ABC. 10x and ABC. I will enter whatever the values I like it. Who are you to stop me? If you are talented, you stop me through program. When I keep my card in reverse order, what did he saying? Please remove the card and insert properly. That type of coding, whichever faculty teaches, they are experts. I'll teach that code. See, beginning level only I'm giving this type of awareness means I'll make you wonder. Come on, KVR is entering 10x and 3 ABC. Will it work? That means here earlier I got an error. Here you get an error. What is that error? You don't know. You are giving percentage D, but I am entering alphanumeric. Again, same message is coming. After going to home, do that. Do you want to close the software? Again, do you want to close the software? Do you want to close the software? Do you want to close the software? Again, I look at you. Why should I close my software? Your percentage of glow is 60. 60. You are feeling, who is this dangerous examiner? So your marks are reduced to what? 30 by 50. 30 by 50. You will become utter fail. So coming to the point back, case number 4. See, when I come to your college, need to fear like anything. KVR is entering. Next what? I am entering Hyderabad and then Bangalore I am entering. Hyderabad and Bangalore I will enter. Same. Do you want to close the software? Glow is coming to 40% and then 20 by 50. Next, sir, see. Next case number 5. Do you want to enter 2 values? I enter 20 I enter 20. Second value, I don't enter at all. Second value, I never enter. I'm pressing enter key. If you are talented, you say what? Please enter 2 values. Don't enter alphanumeric. Don't enter 0 for denominator. That type of user-friendly error messages you have to give. Is your source will explain? Never. They don't explain robustness coding in the class. Data validations, they don't explain. I'm here to explain everything. Yes, because if I don't tell all these things now, you don't know speciality of my class. You will think that it is like other classes. That's why I want to change the total mindset of the student. Because if you look at other friend of yours, you will just wash out their face, wash out their subject. Sir, you come here, how he is teaching, you just realize. Are you following? Please carry this because you are the friend of somebody or somebody is your friend. You realize them with good subject. That is what you carry out. Real-time standards, let them learn from my class. Do you want to do that? No. It is giving one empty I am giving. It is an empty. I am not entering anything. Not giving. It is called what again? 10 by 50. 10 more marks cut. Last and final. Case number 6. Case number 6. Do you want to enter any values? I will enter $. Special symbols I am entering. Same message. Do you want to close the software? 0 by 50. You are a BE first year, superpower, you are in the college. In normal days, classes are going on. Everybody will come to you, asking doubts to you only. And you feel every day so happy. I am the first in the class. And you will in dreams also. In one moment, sir is coming and put a puncture to your tube. What is the tube in air in the tube? 0. What happens to you? Will you go to interview tomorrow? These are the questions in real time. What is your talent? And you came for that, and you are finally, this is happened once. I went to some college. These questions I asked in front of the system only. Finally, what he said, that student, by asking, I asked, student, am I harassing you? He said, no, sir. Your questions are extraordinary. But before making me fail, ask the same questions to my sir also, he said. Ask the same questions to my sir also, sir, he said. Sir is there. Sir is not looking at me. He is not looking at me when he is bending the head. That indicates what? He did not explain. Is it a mistake of the student? Never. It's a mistake of the student. It's a mistake of the teacher. Faculty. Understand? Realizing students? Then he said, sir, today I've seen a genuine questions in my life, sir. What is my future of next 3 years? I don't know. Sir, will you make pass or fail? You tell me, sir. I said, I never bother about marks. I won't allot any marks, but I want to realize what is your talent. Finally, what happens? Is your program is robust or weak? A very weak program. How many times I was run? 6 times. How many times it was successful? Rest of the times it is what? Unsuccessful. Hence it is weak. Is this weak projects will take in real time? No. Hence, what do you need? Exception handling. Do you have exception handling in C language? Not there. Then how can you handle it? How can you handle it? For that, some different programming they have to explain in C language. Did you realize, first of all, what I'm saying? Is it a genuine or not? Yes. You would appreciate when I teach this kind of coding in the Python class. Why I'm telling all these things? I want to show my dynamism and expertise in my coding. My dear students, last and final, I'm going to conclude my sentences. In Python programming, it is one of the robust programming language because of which facility? So I took a lot of time on this area. Finally, I want to say with the Python coding, all these things I will explain. Your mobile number is what? 10 digits. More than 10, invalid. Less than 10, invalid. All of them are what? Numerics. How to write a mobile number validation in Geo server? How to write a mobile number validation in Airtel server? How to write in an Idea server? How to write the mobile number validation? See that? That type of coding you have to learn, students. Understand, ma? Online students, my dear students, now I'm going to say it as robust. So, coming to the point back, robust is completed. Coming to that, because this is also a very extraordinary concept. Now I'm going to discuss extensible and Embedded. Both of them. Online students, please respond. Please respond. All of you. Did you understand up to here? Please type it in the chat box. Don't sit quiet and calm, my dear students. Please come on to this. Right. Are you realizing, students, what is the subject you know already? Right. What is your knowledge already before my class? Minus. Come on. Good. Day one only you said 0. No. No problem, student. Don't feel like that. I'll make that 0 as I will write one straight line to that 0. It will become what? 10 gadma 9. This is 1. One straight line means I did not say left side or right side. 9. You are feeling 10. That's what. You don't have the logical thinking. Intelligent thinking is there. 0. First, everything is 0 only. So, no problem. Coming to the extensible. I'll play with you daily. Daily I will play with you. Then I will show how to play you two people in the interviews. Extensible. Next is what? Embedded. No issue. Come on, ma. What do you mean by extensible? The very short concept. As on today, Python is providing highest services to other programming language also to use the Python coding in other languages. For example, when I'm writing C programming, in YouTube is the best example, ma. YouTube is the best example. If you take 5 years back, YouTube was buffering concept was there. Buffering means when the video is playing, it is circling 80%, 20% like that. Because that time the code was written, more code was written in C, C++, Java, etc. UI kind of technologies they used. As on today, from the last 3 years onwards, the contribution of Python code in YouTube is almost reaches to 65. Suppose I want to play one video, student. I want to play one video. You write a code with a C program to play the video. It takes almost a lot of time. You write the code for in Java language, also taking more time. But when you come to the Python existing libraries, existing modules are dedicatedly developed for what? Audio, video based applications. Because I already said, Python is so popular for development of audio, video based applications. So Python is containing a dedicated module for what? Audio, video based applications. Audio, video based applications. So during this audio video based application, library is available directly. When you go to C and Java, there was no libraries at all. You need to write lots of lines of code. Writing lots of lines of code is difficulty. Now, using the predefined code is easy now. Predefined code is easy. So, what C and Java programmers, other language programmers are doing? They are trying to use the extended services of Python. What do you mean by extensible? Python programming provides services to other language to use the Python code. That is known as what? Extensible. Simple, ma. I'm helping you, for example, in other way. So my service is what? Extensible. Or you are helping to me. You are having which service? Extensible service is there. What do you mean by extensible? A language is said to be extensible. That language code can be used in other language development. That is called what? Extensible service. That's all. In the classroom, I will show you. Because right now, using that code is, you cannot understand. Even I cannot show also. Because I need some concept to explain for that. Now, what is embedded, sir? Embedded means when Python is going to give you the service to other language best qualities also want to use it in where? Python. Python is not a fast language. Python is not the fastest language. Who is the fastest language now? C language is the fastest programming language. Python best property is a comfortable programming language. It is a comfortable language, but not a fastest language. Are you following me, ma? So, such a comfortable language want to use the fastest code in Python. There are some best segments are there in C language, which is not best in which language? Python. So Python also want to use what? Other language code also want to use. That is called what? Embedded. Embedded means what? Taking the services of different language, use it into Python. That is known as what? Embedded. Giving to others, using others' help in me. That's all. Did you understand, ma? So don't take much time of it. I want to show you that. Coming to the point back, I'm going to take features of Python, extensible and embedded. I want to show you, ma. Please, all of you read out. Read out, my dear students, everybody. Extensible. Python programming provides module services to other language. Programmer for easy to use by writing less code with more meaning. Since Python programming provides its services to other language, hence Python is one of the extensible programming language. Python embedded. Python programming will use other language services or libraries also. In other words, we call other language code inside of Python program. And hence Python programming language is embedded programming language. So both 9 and 10 I explained. I hope you got, ma? Both 9 and 10 I got it. Both 9 and 10 I got it. Are you following? So both 9 and 10 I got it. Okay. Okay. Number is not necessary, ma. So I'm not worrying about your attendance also. I worry about your talent. Number ఏముంది number తీసేయండి, no problem. By having number, roll number and everything in BTech, something happened? Nothing. Whether you have programming or not, that is an important. Is your roll number matters a lot? Of course, student will worry about numbers also. Okay, we'll take numbers also. Okay, now happy? Happy. Okay. Students in online, next I'll go for what? Supports third-party API. Supports third-party API. This is also very short, not a problem. Online students, can you please repeat? 8 and 9 features are understandable. These things I'll show in the class also. Don't worry about it. Come on, all of you. Girls, some sound is coming. Mobile message came. I will take your mobile and I will throw it out. See that there is some damage is also there through the window. Why? Girls are seeing where is the damage. When I throw it out, outside there are 3 dustbins are there. While going, you see that 3 dustbins are there. When I throw the mobile outside, it will put it in the dustbin. Municipality people will collect away. Even students also saying wrong answer continuously. Throwing. Dustbins are there. Next day, municipality people will take away. That's why message sound. I want peace of mind in the class. Don't create your own mobile. Don't keep your mobile on the book. Keep your mobile in the bag. Because mobile is the first enemy for you. That is only destroying you. If I become chief minister, first ban the mobile for students until you get the job. If you want to have a mobile, you have to get the permission from your employer. If says his salary is 50,000, you can give mobile. Mobile is given. Next elections, you elect me. Okay? Voter ID is there? Okay. Will you elect? You will not put a vote for me because mobile is without mobile, you cannot live also. I know that. Okay. Now, coming to the point of it, supports what API? Third party API. My dear students, do you know matrices? Come on. Do you know or not? Yes. Suspectingly saying he is ready to ask some danger question. What is the use of matrix? Don't tell rows and columns is called matrix. He's ready to tell. Blue shirt, rows and columns is about to. When I say like that, become close. What is the use of matrices? Nobody knows, including everybody. What is the use of matrix addition? What is the use of matrix multiplication? What is the use of matrix transpose? Symmetric matrix, determinant, Cramer's rule, Gauss-Jordan rule. What is the use? Don't know. But 10 by 10, 100 by 100, tiger on the paper. When you go to industry, your cat entering into the corners. What you will do, students? Don't fear when I am here. 2x. No, I'm not joking. I am there. Yes. No, don't laugh. When I say na, seriously note it down. When you feel, when I'm not committing, question me, always question me. I like it. That questioning will not come. I will explain. That's why I'm saying, look at 2x plus 3y is equal to 4. 9x plus y is equal to 6. What is these are called? Have you seen this type of thing in your 8th class, 7th class, 9th class? What they are called? Ma? భయపడద్దని చెప్పాను కదా ఇప్పుడు. I said don't fear when I am here. Whatever you know, tell me. Linear? Good. That is called linear algebra. Correct? What is the use of linear equations? And you will get the answer there. Find x and y. Correct? Find x and y. Can you find x and y? By substitution method, by cross product method, by Cramer's rule, matrix method, A inverse is equal to I, A is equal to I into A, etc. You will follow the matrices and you will follow almost 6 mechanisms are there. 6 rules are there. Of course, whether you know what mechanism, I don't know. Even some people don't know also. No problem at all. What is the use of linear equations? Where do you use it? Where do you use it in Amazon? Where do you use it in Flipkart? Where do you use it in data analytics? Where do you use it in data analysis? You will say x and y values for me. But what is the use of that? Tell me. Tell me. Take any person who is attending Python. They don't know. I'll explain this by using NumPy module. NumPy stands for your favorite answer. Numerical Python. Your favorite answer. What is OS? Operating system. NumPy stands for numerical Python, which is developed by the scientist called what? Travis Oliphant. Travis Oliphant is a separate Oliphant, not elephant. Travis Oliphant ETEL is a scientist. Rosum did not have any module for solving what? Linear equations. In data science, it is a very important. So NumPy is not a module of what? Python. NumPy is a module of what? Some third person. Yes or no? Such a module is not a module of Python. Such a module is called which module? Third party module. Module in real time also we call it as API. Application Programming Interface. Your favorite answer. If I don't tell your favorite answer, you will feel why Sir did not say. Sir don't know, na? Like that you will feel. Because it's a poor knowledge, na? You will think negatively. Worst person is who says full form. Scrap, that is waste fellow. If he says subject, they are good. Third party API. Using that, within 2 lines of code, I will find which values? X and Y values. In data science, you will get this NumPy. Linear equations are very important. Who is doing these linear equations? Python will not provide the services. Who will provide some third party services I am using in which language? Python language. Is it not Python supports third party libraries or not? One more I want to take it. One more I will take it. What is this now? What is this now? Y is equal to what? Mx plus C. This is called slope of the line or not? What is the Y? What is M? What is X? What is C? Don't tell constant to X, Y, Z. Don't tell all these things. What is the use of that lines? Now, what is the use of slope first of all? They will give you 2, 3, 4, 5, x1, x2, x1, x2. This is called what? y1, y2. Find the distance between 2 points. You will write something, you will write the formula and answer will come. Sir will say 10 by 10. You will come to my company. I will say, what is the use of finding the distance between 2 endpoints? What question you are asking, sir? Give me a question and answer. Then I will do. I don't want A plus B whole square formula people. I want proofing people I want. Industry need only proofs. I don't want your formulas. Correct or not? Realize. So what you know, you need to have the practical environment, practical exposure is required. When you don't have the practical exposure, even you complete MTech, PhD also, no use at all. You are a showcase piece, Apple piece in the showcase. Correct or not? Once you know the reality of the subject, then only you are useful, my dear students. Please expect every program situation in my class. The moment I speak, say, sir, show the program, show the program, show. Before you, I want to show my dynamism and my expertism in the class. I want to win your heart in every moment. That is my talent in the class. Every moment, I want to see the colorful face in you, provided when you read the notes. If you don't read the notes, the moment I'm going to bounce in my subject, you cannot bounce along with my style of subject. To bounce it according to my rhythm of subject, you have to read my notes. Am I correct? If I go very deep, if you don't read and come, you cannot catch my speed. That's why read and come. Next, I want to draw one pie chart. I want to draw one pie chart. Pie chart is for what? Data visualization purpose. Correct or not? A finance minister is introducing the budget for skillful employee, for unskilled fellow, unskilled employees, for youth skill development, something like what? Agriculture, exports, so imports, so some percentage of budget allocation. How can a layman can understand this now? Through pie chart. This much of percentage, this much of percentage, that much percent of the allocation I need to give it or not? That can be given by what? That can be given by what? Pie chart. How to do the pie chart? We are going to explain. Suppose you go for, when you go to some banking sector, they will give you, you want going for education loan, they will show one chart for you. That is known as for analysis purpose, they will go. How to go for it? How to analyze the data? You need some tools. Pandas is required. For data analysis purpose. For visualization is concerned, bar charts, horizontal bar graph, vertical bar graph, line graphs, XY graph, scatter plotter graphs, histogram. Have you heard about all these things? We heard. You heard or not? I don't ask any question. Have you heard about it or not? మీరు విన్నారా లేదా? విన్నాం. కానీ తెలుసు ఏమన్నా? We don't know anything. We heard. We forget also. Why? Because they did not explain practical environment. I will explain in the class everything. Understood, ma? Right. So, finally, I will ask you. I will go for, in India, there are 29 states are there, some union territories are there. How to find the population of every state? In data science, when you go, they will give you a question. In an India, there are 1,40,00,000 people are there. In Telangana, this is the population. In AP, this is the population. In Mumbai, this is the population. Write a code and show me. Write a code and show me. They will give like this. I'm explaining in my class all these things in pandas. I'll explain all these things. That is the data analysis. And you don't feel that Sari is boosting. Yes, I want to boost by myself. What I'm explaining to my students, I want to make my students to boost up like anything. You take a people's, I'm saying CSV file, this is called CSV file. Are you just try to go out of that? You go to the place. Ma, once you go for that. People's, it's an Excel sheet. Excel sheet this is. Now you see. TS people, Mumbai people, AP people, Bangalore people, etc. Find the number of Bangalore people. Find the number of TS people. Find the number of AP people. Find the number of TS people. Find the number of software engineers. Find the number of software engineers. Find the number of team leaders. Find the number of software engineers. How to find out? Imagine through Excel sheet I want to do it. That I'll explain in the pandas with a CSV file mechanism, with a JSON file mechanism. Nobody can explain in Python level. That's why we are giving what an industry need, what I worked in industry project that I want to project in front of you. Dear students, this is comes under what? To do all these things, what I need all these things. I need all this stuff require what? The third party module called what? Supports what? What are the third party modules? NumPy I will explain in detail. Pandas I will explain in detail. Matplotlib I will explain. These are the things I am explaining in Python. When we come to data science, there we are having SciPy, Scikit. Next is called what you know? Seaborn. Next is called Seaborn. Next is called what you know? Seaborn. So, Seaborn. 1 minute, students. Seaborn. Next is called what you know? NLP. These are all comes under what? In data science level I am explaining. In Python level, First three things only I am explaining. Next, other things I am not explaining. It is a purely data science related where we explain this. Understand, ma? So these are all not related to what? Python. They are developed by what? Some third-party scientists that I am explaining as a part of the class. When you go to Python development, they will ask you these questions. These days, they are asking these questions also. That's why I included in my Python class. Without telling also, we can say this is a full stack Python. We don't want to make the student to unemployed. We want to make them perfect. Fortunately, you're a part of my class. I want to explain. In NumPy pandas, NumPy, 1 hour NumPy is over. You will become pi, 10 NP, 5 NP like that. Are you understanding this? When you go to pandas, they will explain in everywhere, half an hour pandas will over and you will become panda. Panda, you know, in Kinder Joy chocolate, inside one panda is there. You will become the panda. That's all. Matplotlib, they never plot any libraries. You will become empty graph only. So faculty is important in your things. Understand? So with this, third party support API also, I will send the notes. Now next, last and final, you see this part of what? Functional and object oriented programming. I am not going to explain in any batch at that time. Why? Because when you come to this place, functions, you see functions. There is a topic name called functions. There is a big topic, functions here. You see how many examples I'm going to take. Nodes, index, I will show you once index. Such a big topic, if I explain in 1 or 2 minutes, you cannot understand. First level, second level, third level, fourth level, fifth level, sixth levels are there. If I explain 6 levels in 1 minute or 2 minutes, I cannot satisfy you. After explaining functions, in the whoops, I will tell you. In whoops, let me open it. In whoops, let me open it once. In the same place, when you come to whoops here, there is a index of whoops is there, ma. There is a whoops topic, you see. Nobody can have this much of big content. Index first level, second level, third level, next to fourth level, next to fifth level, sixth level, and then seventh level. Like this I am having. This is my content. Why I am showing the content? By mistake, if you miss it, you would expect the same thing from others. Attend all the classes, everywhere you attend. Attend my class also. Take a decision. Compare the commercials also. And more important is, subject is important. Commercial, if you go, BTech, you have to pay how much fees? You have paid 4 lakhs. But is it deserved for 4 lakhs? Huh? No. It is deserved for what? 10,000 also? No. 10,000 rupees, 10,000 content is also not there in your brain. Am I correct? Yes. That's why. Realize first. So tomorrow class, I am going to start my session at what time? 9:10 sharp, I am on the dais. 9:10 sharp, I am on the dais. You want to come. 9:20, 9:25, 9:33, 9:45, not allowed. Here, I start my class at 1 minute, everybody. 9:10, my class will start. Class starts. Now I am going to say, generally my classroom policies. After that, students must allow, student allowed up to what time you tell me. I am giving the choice to the students of that batch. Option A, 9:10 sharp, sir. After that, close the door. Option B, 9:15 sharp. 9:15 sharp, close the door. My class will start 9:10 only, but 9:15 sharp. Next 9:20, 9:20 sharp, close the door. Option C, anytime, allow, sir. Anytime, allow, sir. What is your answer? Huh? Anytime, who said? Good. Who is that? You said anytime. B, yeah? Okay, this is option C. This is option D. Come on, your views I respect always. Option A. Option A, raise the hands. Sharp 9:10 means 9:10. Oh, all are sincere, huh? Okay, get it. 9:15, because online students no control, they can join anytime. Offline students, door is there for here only. 9:15. Okay, only some 7 members. 9:20. I understand. Back people will be saying 9:20 only because you are coming late now, my dear students. Telling ma, any time also I can allow, but you are losing your money or not? If I come late, am I losing single NP? If I attend from beginning of my lecture, you will become good student. I'm requesting to all of you, come 9. What time I have to allow? Worst case, I will allow up to 9:20. Is everybody okay now? 9:20 last. 9:21 if we come, what will happen? Garbage collector collect away and adding to the municipality dustbin. That's all. Now after 9:20, I don't allow any student. Is it okay, everybody? So did you understand today? What is Python now? Python is one of the simple, platform independent, dynamic, interpreted, high level, robust, extensible, embedded, third party support programming language. Like that you need to tell. Understand every point? Yes. Tomorrow I'm going to start the data representation in Python. Variables I'm going to talk. Rules of variables I'm going to talk. And the programming will start. From the 0 level coding I'm going to start. Tomorrow, even any new student coming first time also, they will understand most perfectly. Understood, ma? Right. Shall we stop the class? So papers are given. Papers are there. Just close the door, open the door once. What they are doing, giving the papers, not coming. పేపర్స్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత తీసుకోవాలి కదమ్మా. పేపర్స్ ఇచ్చారు కదా, తీసుకోండి పేపర్స్. మీరు అట్లే కూర్చుంటే ఎట్లా, ఇచ్చి మర్చిపోయారు. లైక్ డాక్టర్ థర్మామీటర్ ఇక్కడ పెట్టేసి మర్చిపోయాడు ఆయన. మనం ఒక రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీగా ఉండాల. రైట్ స్టూడెంట్స్, shall start the class tomorrow. What is the time? Right. Online students, did you understand today? Did you understand today? Online students respond. All the students in the class, which will start at sharp 9:10. Right. Thank you. All the best. సెంటర్ చేస్తాను అంటాడు, నేను స్వింగ్ సెంటర్ చేస్తాను. నీకు ఆన్సర్ అయినప్పుడు ఇట్లా మెన్షన్ చేస్తాడు. లాజికల్ మాట్లాడకూడదు, మనకు స్ట్రాంగ్నెస్ మాట్లాడాలి. ఎంటర్ 2 వాల్యూస్. నేను క్వశ్చన్ ఇచ్చింది ఎంటర్ 2 వాల్యూస్. ఎంటర్ 2 వాల్యూస్ ఉన్నాం అనుకో, ఏదైనా ఎంటర్ నంబర్స్ మొదలు. వాడు అంటాడు నేను నంబర్స్ ఎంటర్ చేయను, ఒకడు స్ట్రింగ్ ఎంటర్ చేశాడు, మీరు నంబర్స్ రాశారు కానీ వేరే వాడు స్ట్రింగ్ ఎంటర్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలంటాడు. నువ్వు ఎంటర్ చేయకూడదు అంటే అంటాడు, ఇక్కడ దగ్గరికి వెళ్తాను అంటాడు. లాజికల్ ఎర్రర్ కాదు, అది లాజికల్ ఎర్రర్ కంటే లాజిక్స్ నాట్ ఫాలోయింగ్ ద లాజిక్స్. స్టూడెంట్స్ ఇన్ ద ఆన్లైన్, వెయిట్ మా, సమ్ టైమ్ వెయిట్. అభిజిత్, Palkuri, student name is Palkuri.
Hi, sir.
Hello, Palpuri.
Yes, sir. I'm audible, sir.
Please tell me, ma.
Sir,
Little bit bigger you speak.
yeah, one second. Sir, you told us class will start at 9,
Not
10
getting
sharp.
your voice, ma. Atia Khan. Atia Khan.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Tell me, ma. Atia.
Sir, from tomorrow, we'll start like coding. I did not download anything, sir, so I didn't
I'll
saw
tell
that
in the
video
beginning of the class once again how to download once again. Okay, na?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow I will tell you once again how to download the Python software. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right.
And they didn't send me link also, sir, for to join tomorrow's class. I already
You
paid, but he
contact the
didn't send me.
admin. For link is concerned, you contact the admin.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Next, Kavya.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Kavya.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Tell me, ma.
Sir, two questions, sir. అది full stack Python కి normal, I mean, regular Python కి ఎక్స్ట్రాగా ఏం చెప్తారు సార్ full stack Python లో?
Full stack Python indicates Python completely, UI modules, database modules, Django, REST API, testing fundamentals, and the tools we will explain.
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. సార్, సెకండ్
Right.
క్వశ్చన్ సార్, అది
Now,
ఇప్పటి వరకు చెప్పిన, అంటే మొన్న ఫ్రైడే వరకు సాటర్డే వరకు చెప్పిన క్లాసెస్ కి కూడా ఆ వీడియోస్ ఇస్తారా సార్? జస్ట్
already
అప్పటి
admin
వరకు.
ఇచ్చింటాడు మీకు ఆల్రెడీ అడ్మిన్ పాస్ చేసింటారు చూడండి, చాట్ బాక్స్ లో చూసుకోండి.
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
రైట్. Abhijit, I already said, ma. Extensible indicates I already said. Extensible. Python provides the services to other languages. That is called extensible. Python uses other language services. It is called embedded. Giving and taking policies is called what? Extensible and embedded. Okay. Rajesh.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Rajesh.